Hello everybody, and well, we've got to go back to Travis Town. Oh no, thanks Chip. Time to go to the Coliseum. We're in for a new tournament, and as you can tell from the title, not going there. First to the Olympus Coliseum. And at the Olympus Coliseum is the Hercules Cup. We're going to get some nice items here, and in this episode I probably won't talk much for the tournament, except for 2 fights. And after the tournament we get a few prizes that are quite nice, and I'm going to go through the prizes after that. But here I'm just setting myself up for the tournament. I'll show Ars Arcanum off, I think, in this tournament. So yeah, take off strike raid. Make sure everyone else is sorted before I try and finagle my way into having Ars Arcanum. Donald is really easy. You can put literally everything on Donald because his AP goes up quicker than he gets abilities. I am almost certain I get Ars Arcanum into this tournament. Yep. Specifically to show it off, Ars Arcanum is a pretty nice combo attack. It's a flurry of sword swipes along the ground. It's not the last ability we get, but it is one of the last, and it's a handy attack. Also for this tournament I'm going with the Fairy Harp, which has got great strength, great magic attack, but it's tiny. But yeah, we're gonna get some new stuff. I'll see you in a bit. So now is our first boss fight of this tournament. Cloud.
Is that the best you can do?
Cloud is interesting. He does a huge amount of damage. He's got some nice skills about him. And added to this fight, he's got one ability that is an absolute menace. Also, Cloud's fucking murderous in this fight. He goes after Donald and Goofy so much. You see right here, they're knocked out. He's still trying to kill them. But here's the thing: there are areas where you want to block Cloud and then go in for the counter attack, or when he's in animation recovering. As you saw there, as you went for the drive down. You want to go after him when he's getting the sword out of the ground. But you also want to go after him... Oh, took some damage there. If he stayed after me, he probably would have killed me, but he goes after Donald and Goofy. Donald is pretty decent for it because his shield protects him. But, yeah, as I say... And this is just me sort of looking at Cloud going, well, that attack's really good to block. You get a nice amount of points, and that blocking animation is really good to counter attack because you can run straight through with the Keyblade. This is the new attack. This is Kingdom Hearts version of Omni Slash. You just want to try and time the reversals, the blocks, and after that you should be fine. He's not got a whole lot of health left. And this is not the last time we'll fight Cloud, but it's a good one. I like the fight. And we get the Metal Chocobo.
This is it! We did it! Ha! Wheel! This should help. That's the power of the Keyblade.
And for the second fight, that I will commentate over, it is Hercules. Hercules is an interesting fight, and you go into this one-on-one, Sora versus Hercules. Hercules is a demigod, and he has a god's aura. You see that yellow glow around him? Do you want to know how you get rid of a god's glow? Hit him with a barrel. You can't really block those punches, although I keep trying to do it. Here's ours Arcanum. And you can see me bashing the triangle button. Oh, sugar. Hercules in this he fails with a few attacks. That spinning attack he never really gets off, but he can be trouble. Yeah, you can't block it. Oh, if I didn't get that out, it would have been game over. So from now on, I just start running away from that punch. When he does the charge, just block him. Although you can dodge roll out of the way. Usually I would dodge roll, but he adds a new attack to get his glow back, not the jump, but a more powerful area of effect attack. That, dodge roll out the way. Beat him up. Stay out of the way. Ah, too early. And throw. And he just made himself busy. He never gets it off properly. But, yep, very simple to get the fight done with Hercules. It's not that difficult. And there's a battle in the way of the Cloud Celebration.
We're the champs!
So as well as the metal chocobo, we get an item for beating Hercules. We get a few items from beating Hercules. Herc Shield, which is a wonderful weapon for Goofy.
I didn't even hold back.
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Come again?
If we stick together, we're unbeatable. Not even Hercules stands a chance. With these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Phil? The three of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
That's the one we want. The Olympia. And the Yellow Trinity. And look over there. A Yellow Trinity. Let's open it up. Just gonna say, this is not the Olympus Coliseum done, but it's the main story for it done. There's a few more things we can do here. But, for the Yellow Trinity, we can go to these places. Firstly, in Agrabah, we can go back to the Dark Cave, the Cave of Wonder. Get into a fight, because of course. I've switched to the Olympia. It's weaker on magic, but its hit is colossal. And on top of that, that was Sonic, by the way. That was the Sonic Drive, I believe? I've forgotten what it's called. Damn it. Sonic Blade. But we're just going to show off the Yellow Trinities while we're here. Just trying to catch my bearings. That's not the right way to go. I think it is Sound Chamber. I could be wrong. Yep, over here. The really crap thing is, once you've got glides and once you've got the high jump, you really don't need to do the Yellow Trinity for here, because you can jump and glide over. But you know, it's worth using. Open that up and get ourselves a couple of items. I believe they're gummy stuff. Yep, Haste 2G. And some Dalmatians. On to the next one. And next we go to Neverland. Here is where we find the Yellow Trinity for Neverland, and the Yellow Trinity for Neverland is a pretty big one. But as I say, with the Olympia Keyblade, when an enemy blocks, you can constantly beat into that counter attack until it opens up. You see me do it anytime I use the Olympia. Anything that blocks, anything that you can't break through, you can batter it down with the Olympia. Except not when you're flying. But you're not flying all that often. You literally fly in one level, two levels. Spoiler. But once you've cleared out all the Heartless here, and like I said, the Olympia has colossal power. Get yourself your items. Just want to see if there's anything over here. There is. Then you want to go and open the door with the push. Yellow Trinity push. Whoops! Again, another case of clearing out all the Heartless. It's all basic Heartless. It's not difficult. Wipe everything else. I think Donald got the last one there. You get yourself some items. First is Ori Chalcum. Dark Matter. Some Dalmatians. And a wind upgrade? Yeah. Aero upgrade. Which will be great. Further down the line. On to the next one. We go to Traverse Town. And in Traverse Town, pardon me, we want to go to the Magician Study. And at the Magician Study, it's outside. Hey, I may have spoiled a little thing there. I had a thought about going to visit Winnie the Pooh. Not going to just yet, but we will do. The next Yellow Trinity is here, and I believe that's the last one. There's only 4 in the game, but they all have specific uses, and one's really good. But for now, let's get inside. So the first part of our revisiting of Winnie the Pooh is a farm. The thing with a farm is you can be a vandal. I don't know how I ignored that item when I was recording this. Pick up the elixir. I do pick up the other item that I left behind because I see it there. That was dumb of me. Yeah, just uprooting everything, pick up the items, because I'm a terrible kid. So, Pooh Bear is looking into Rabbit's house. I bet you Rabbit's inside. Bet you any money Rabbit's inside. Well, not gonna get rid of him that easy. Yes, I'm a new friend. So, Winnie the Pooh's looking for honey. And oh boy, Soda is a git to Rabbit. He's pulled out all his crop and he's pointed Pooh in the way of the honey pot. And obviously Pooh cannot just say no. So, it wouldn't be a Winnie the Pooh level without something happening. And of course, this will lead to a minigame. So what do? Pooh has eaten too much honey and is stuck in Rabbit's hole. Stuck in Rabbit's house. He's stuck in a hole. What do I should rephrase that. So, no honey for Pooh until he's unstuck. Rabbit's probably got a plan. Stay plugged forever. Something we could do. Wait, I know. Bit of carrot juice. Is it carrot juice? Yeah, carrot top juice. Sorry, my reading is a bit. Well, now we have to decide who's worse. Sora or Tigger?
Hey there, name's Tigger. T-I-double-G-R, that spells Tigger. Well now, I don't think I've ever seen you before.
Hello, Tigger. You've just bounced my new friend, Sora.
Hey, Pooh. Say, you're looking mighty uncomfy today. Is that some new exercise? Why, bouncing around is a lot more fun.
Why do you bounce around so much, Tigger?
Why? 'Cause bouncing's what Tiggers do best. Speaking of which, my bouncing spot has gone and disappeared. So for now, this will be my new bouncing ground.
Cool. Welcome to the mini game. Tigger is ruining the crops and Sora's gotta save the crops that he didn't ruin. But he definitely did ruin some crops that have miraculously grown back, if you've seen the background. But here's the mini game, and in this recording I completely balls it up by fucking with the camera. Oh yeah, Al is just explaining the game. You don't want Tigger to jump on any carrot twice, and you want to get underneath him. So when he jumps, he lands on you and not on the carrot top. The rush in this one is terrible. Frankly, I never really liked the rush in this one. It feels so inaccurate. At least compared to the rush on what was the other one? I tried to lock on, and now the camera's all sorts of fuck. So it's difficult to see Tigger. The rush on the honey tree one, with Pooh Bear on a balloon. These are all not sentences I thought I would say today. But yeah, you've got a minute. Get as many as you can, and if you mess with the camera, it's sometimes really difficult to see Tigger. It's very difficult to get a proper perspective. What you really want is for Tigger to jump into you, because that's the best way of defending them. At least I believe so. I don't do a great score here. I've done better, but I think everyone who records and is kind of lackadaisical does. It's not a great score.
Hey, you kept up pretty good there, Sora. Especially for a non-Tigger. Let's have another go.
I have completely shut out Tigger once. But only once. But with that, we can get our carrot top juice and get Winnie the Pooh out of his hole. I still feel awful saying that. So the only thing to do now is to get Pooh out of the hole. I'm not proud of myself. Sorry, Rabbit.
Bother. Oh, where am I? It's ever so dark in here. Well, it isn't so bad, I suppose. There is plenty of honey.
So with that, you get a torn page turn into an item, usual spiel. But we've got another one. We've got one more on the horizon. I think this is the last page on this episode. With that, we get to see a bridge with a hill and something's floating in the river. Oh god, I can't stop! These metaphors in my head. Pooh in a hole, getting it out and having something floating. I'm terrible. That's Eeyore. You don't have to save a drowning Eeyore, well, a floating Eeyore. Eeyore can't swim if you don't want to. If you don't feel like it, you don't have to. Pooh and Piglet probably won't, but Sora definitely can. Of course, he always missing his tail. And to find the tail, we have another mini game. With one of the most tedious parts ever. Let's search from a high place, and to do that, we have to drag Pooh up a hill. And yes, this is something we have to do kind of physically. We have to guide Pooh up a hill. The way you do that is you lock onto Pooh. When you lock onto Pooh, you are telling them to walk with you. This is not a challenge, this is tedious. Also, when you reach this point, Pooh sees honey and buggers off. And to do anything about it, you have to walk over to Pooh, tell him to stop, and then target him again, as if you're going to fight Winnie the Pooh. But no, you carry on walking up. And hopefully don't get caught in the corner. Just guarding them is just a pain. But as soon as you get to here, you should be fine. And then Sora has a really stupid moment. Like, this is really bad for Sora. I've seen Sora be really stupid in other games. He's more naive in other games. In this part, he's just stupid. So here's what to do. First, get ready to push. How? Sora, so stupid, he does not know how to push. But he will murder an army of demonic creatures to save people from eating hearts. Sora is too stupid to push. So here's the thing. I actually mess up the first attempt. So if you go too early, you don't get far enough, and Pooh lands in the river. If you go too far, Pooh lands pretty far in the distance. I've done that a few times. It's great. It's hilarious. I've launched them about 40 meters, 50 meters before, just for the fun of it. But if you talk to Pooh again, he goes, "Oh, I didn't see anything." But he asks for another try. And you don't have to drag Pooh up there again. The thing is, you only need to launch him 20 meters to actually get the desired result. I messed it up by 1 meter. But his tail is in his makeshift house. Pin the tail on the ear, and we are good. It's not much of a tail, but it's mine. So, that's our latest excursion to the 100-acre wood. I think the next one will be our last. But that gives us the power to stop time better. 2 areas there. Oh yeah, there are 2 pages left. But I'm Ultimate Red, and I'll see you later.